Welcome to 555 Chair, all you need in fitness. My name is Lawrence, and I'm going to be your host throughout this activity workout experience. The purpose is to give you seated 5 minutes of strength, 5 minutes of cardiovascular, heart-pumping action, and 5 minutes of flexibility exercises. We'll put a little bit of balance into the whole experience because you need some balance, but you have a chair right there. For equipment, obviously, you need a chair with no wheels, firm bottom, and no arms. You also should have a towel and a water bottle nearby and take sips as you need. The intensity should be comfortable but challenging. Every time you return here, we'll do a little bit more, and that's called a progression. The theme is intensity, so you want to ask yourself, do I feel comfortable but challenged every time Lawrence is making a suggestion? Now, I want you to think about this because we're going to start seated, and when we go standing, you can stay seated if you really want to. The reason I'm telling you this is because chair exercise is really dear to my heart. In 1983, my father died of heart disease, and the next year, my only brother died of a heart attack at 38, and I was overweight. And so to get me into fitness was a necessity, not really desire. I needed to start making some changes to my lifestyle. Chair fitness was one of the ways I began because I didn't have to wear special clothes, I didn't have to worry too much about expensive, intimidating footwear, and number 3, I wasn't worried about jumping on my joints the way sometimes we see in aggressive forms of fitness or active athletic sports. So let's get started. We're going to start warming up the lower spine. Let's put the hands on the knees, round the spine, and come up. 2 more times. Round the spine, come up. If you don't want to go all the way down, just look down and warm up the neck. Now reach left arm overhead. Touch the side of your chair, come down. Let's go to the other side. Touch the side of your chair, come down. Try not to round the spine. Just look to the side, come down, over side to the left. Now let's rotate. Hold the chair and push against the right leg. Come down and switch. Come center. When you look behind you, raise your chin. That protects your spine and helps improve your posture. Now we're going to do seated walking. Heels go first. Notice how I breathe. Where am I seated? I'm not all the way back, and I'm not all the way on the edge of the chair either. I want to be halfway in the middle. So I feel my core working. I'm not completely supported. My glutes are on, but under my knees are off. Now, extend the knees. Push, push. So now we're warming up those quadricep thigh muscles. Push the heels forward, and you'll start to get into feeling the muscles down the front of the leg. Same thing, but slow it down. Hands stay stable. Push. Really drive the heel towards me. Push it, bring it. Last 4, last 3, and we're gonna start to do some standing squats. Little ones to start, we'll call it a fake. Just push, hands up. Push. Are you really standing up, Lawrence? No, I'm staying cheeky with the chair. Keeping my glutes on the chair. 3, lifting up a little more now. Slow it down and start to stand up. So push, come back down. Push, feet are hip distance apart, feet flat on the floor. Toes to the heels, touch the floor. Now we're gonna stand all the way after this last one. Music goes up, we go up. Push up, come back down. If you wanna make it a progression, hands stay in this position each time. Or just use one hand to help you get up, other hand to help you get up. Now bring your feet together, right leg only does the work. Come back down. Left leg only does the work. Notice how I touch down with the ball of the left foot to kind of help me get into the position for a single leg squat. What would the progression be? Check it out. Left foot does nothing. Come down. Reach those hands. You pray your chair is still there when you come down because you look and see it. Reach, push, lift. Last one. We're going to stay up and go to the left side now of the chair. I want you to go lift, bend. 7 more. You're working the side of the hip, sculpting your glutes. You're working single leg squat, and by taking the knee behind you, you're also working the hamstring. Now let's face the chair, go upper body for the chest. You're gonna be in a kneeling position. Back toes are on the floor. Start with your chest near the edge of the chair. Push up and down. Here's the progression. Take the foot off of the floor. Notice how the hips aren't bending very much. Last 4. Exhale when the elbows are straight. Last 2. Last 1. push, and finish where you began. Nice and down and hold that position. Push up. You're gonna go to the other side for the standing work. We do lift and bend. 7 more. You wanna make sure you're bracing your core, shoulders are back. To progress the last 4, could you take your hand off the chair? Just asking. We're gonna come back to a seated position now. I want you to slowly come down, hands up, athletic ready. Slowly come up, hands up, athletic ready. We're not going all the way up. We're staying low and cheeky with the chair to really get those legs involved. 4 more of these, please, but keep the knees really close together. Why? Decreasing your base of support helps you with balance. I'm not using my hands at all for these last 2. Pushing the heels down, raise the toes only off the floor just to try a progression. Now back to the extension of the knees. Push, push, extension of the knees. Do you feel it in the back of the leg? That's because it's stretching. If you feel it more in the front of the leg, that's because it's working. That's your strength part. Last 8, 7, I'm hinging forward. 6, I'm not rounding down. I'm taking the space between the ribs and the hips, and I'm increasing it, not hunching down, working on upper back muscles too. Push forward. Now I'm gonna take my hands to the edge of the chair, bring my glutes off of the chair, and I'm gonna go down and up, not bending the elbows. Really important. Last 4. This is for the back muscles and the sides of the neck. Last one, you are done. Sit down. Now it's time for 5 minutes of cardio as we begin the strength. Oppositional walking. I'm more towards the edge of my chair now. We're gonna do this in body language because we speak no Americano. Push, push, push. How do I make it a little harder? I'm gonna increase the speed. Let's try it. 8, 7, 6, 5, back to 4, slow. 4, 3, let's go faster. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, slow. Heel, heel, hinge forward. Sit up tall for 8 fast. Hinge forward, slow. Now, hands stabilize center, and I want open and close. 7. These are called jacks. We're gonna get the arms involved for upper body cardio. We wanna burn some fat. So I want you to think range of motion and spread the arms when the knees are touching. We get legs, arms, legs, arms. Get it with me for 4 more, and I'm gonna ask you if you could try it faster. It may not be appropriate for you, but it's just an invitation. Let's try. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Try it, slow it down. It's legs open, arms open. Legs, arms, you got it. 1 more invitation, try it faster right here, right now. 5, I want you to get breathy, meaning you're working hard, slow it down. 4, 3, last 2, now just legs side to side. I want you to work so hard with me in this section of 2 minutes right now that you're gonna take an arm overhead. And I'm gonna ask you, my friend, are you working that you could drink water if you need to, but you say, I am in misery. 7. Are you feeling it? Why won't you answer me? Hey, your silence is slowly killing me. Come on, you got 8. 7. I'm touching down with the toes, but I'm reaching, gonna get you back. Overhead with the fingers. 3. Last 2. 1, back to your slow jacks of just the legs. If you remember what the arms do, you can always bring those in. But I like to change one thing at a time, usually starting with the legs, then the arms. Do you remember when we made this go faster? Let's try it now. 4, 3, 2, let's slow it down. Legs, arms, legs. I hope you're feeling it so you can tell me it's what I didn't show. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, take away the arms, slow down the legs. Last 3. Last 2, we tap out left and right. Slow first. Let's go faster. Let's take the opposite arm overhead. So it's left reaches to the side while the left arm goes overhead, and one hand now comes to the side of your chair. You got 8 of them. 7, we're in it together. And that means it's not just you, it's not just me, but we become a we. 4, 3, 2, now walk it fast. Slow it down. Gonna get you back. Fast, walk and slow. Those are the only skills we're doing. Fast. Slow it down now. Yeah, fast. Slow it down now. You got a piece of me, right? Go fast. You're breathing hard. Slow it down. Last fast. Slow it down. Slow jacks on the legs. 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 Let's take this movement faster. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Just legs slowly. 3, 2. Add the arms with legs. Last new thing. It's easy because everything opens at the same time and everything closes at the same time. 4 more. I want you to breathe for me, but you're pretty messed up too. Last 2, I mean that in the nicest possible way, of course. Last 2, same jacks now, fast, let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, let's do 4 slow. 4, 3, last 2, you got a piece of me. Let's go fast, 8, 8, 4, slow it down, 4, 3, last 2, I want you to strike a pose, arms out now. How'd you do? It's now time for our last 5 minutes together. We're going to do our seated flexibility. So to let the heart rate come down, sitting near the edge of the chair, alternate walking just like we began in our strength and we've had in each section. Cardiovascular and now our flexibility. This time we're not having the heart rate come up, we're letting the heart rate come down. Try to go now super slow motion, off any music, off of even my speed, and think that you're in a swimming pool, squatting down, covered up to here with dark chocolate mousse, trying to move through that mindfully, feeling the back of your legs stretch as you bring up the toes each time, pedicure towards the nose. That helps stretch the back of the calf, lower leg, and pushing the back of the knee down now helps stretch the back of the upper leg as well. So this is hamstring stretching. We're gonna hold now and finish with the right leg in extension. Hands on the left and hinge forward. Now your toes are up, the knee is long, and you have the shoulders and hips all in alignment right towards me. No rotation. And now I want you to feel it in the back of the right leg. You are, in this area of your spine, tall. The lowest rib and the hips have an increased space between them, not rounding down, but lifting tall. I hope you're feeling that in the back of your right leg. Now let's do a chest stretch and we'll do the other leg after that. Sit in a place where you feel stable. Hands come behind you. 2 things against the imaginary wall behind you. Back of hands and elbows. Slide those hands up the wall. Now we're going a little bit higher. So take the hands a little bit into more extension of the elbows, and now let's go all the way overhead, as high as you can go, looking forward. We want to stretch the chest and not see the elbows or shoulders move. If you can see your hands or elbows or shoulders, you're stretching your hands and elbows or shoulders. That's not our purpose. Our purpose is stretching the chest, where it begins and where it finishes and inserts the back. So take the hands up and lower them down. Feeling the chest stretch and the arms now, this time, open up in the down position, grab onto the edge of your chair and hinge forward for a little back bend release of the spine as you look up, supporting yourself with your hands, and come forward. Now let's get into the back of the left leg. So you put your hands on the right, hinge forward, pedicure to the nose, push back and down with the left knee, and raise the chest just so the ribs come up and the pelvis stays neutral and in a square line with the shoulders. Hinging forward, stretching the back. We're gonna do one little lower back stretch and quickly stand up. Hands to the knees, round the spine, come up here, and over we go to the left. Now, your left hand touches the ankle, your right hand is there for stability. Bring the knees together, push the hip forward, progression, make sure you're supporting yourself with your hand or hand off of the chair for working on balance. You're stretching the muscles in the front of this leg from hip to knee. Make sure the knees really are adjacent. If you can't quite reach the ankle behind you, you can just bend it to a comfortable but challenging stretch in the front. That's always okay. Let's go to the other side. So you go behind your chair if available to you, hold on to the ankle or just pretend to hold on to the ankle, and with the supporting knee soft, that left knee is soft, either hold on to the chair or reach the arm up to add a component of fitness, balance. Make sure the knee you're on is not locked up like this, but nice and soft, almost just starting to bend, or what I say, smiling a little bit. Raise the rib cage while you have the pelvis below it, arm is out to the side. Breathing helps your muscles get longer. Holding your breath makes the muscles tense. We're going to lower down and come to a seated position. Come to the edge of your chair now, very close to the edge. Still safe and comfortable, but not all the way to the back and supported. Take your hands to the knees, and as we began, round the spine and come up. You can just do your neck if you want to, or 2 more with the whole body. If it's appropriate for you, take your hands to the ankles. It would look like this, but you always trace the legs with your hands. Never take the hands off the legs. Stretching to the side, reaching overhead once to the right and once to the left. And as we did with rotation, left hand to the right knee. Lift the chin, pull the right hand on the back of the chair to one side. And we go to the other side. You, my friend, are finished with the third section of 5 minutes. Thank you for joining me. For more information, you see here on Moves and Music.